Hope is not found in a way out but a way through. Writing free verse is like playing tennis with the net down. The hurt is not enough, I long for weight and strength, to feel the earth as rough to all my length. So was I once myself a swinger of birches. And so I dream of going back to being the boss anywhere is lonely. Being a female boss in a world of mostly men is especially so. A poet never takes notes, you never take notes in a love affair. For dear me, why abandon a belief, merely because it ceases to be true? What is done for the love of it or not really done at all. The worst disease which can afflict executives in their work is not, as popularly supposed, alcoholism, it's egotism. Nobody was ever meant to remember or invent what he did with every cent. Our very life depends on everything's recurring till we answer from within. Life must be kept up at a great rate in order to absorb any considerable amount of learning. Earth's the right place for love. I don't know where it's likely to go better. Like a piece of ice on a hot stove, the poem must ride on its own melting. I am one who has been acquainted with the night. Unless you are at home in the metaphor, you are not safe anywhere. Possessing what we still were unpossessed by what we now know more possessed. No surprise for the writer, no surprise for the reader. Poets are like baseball pitchers. Both have their moments. The intervals are the tough things. They would not find me changed from him they knew, only more sure of all I thought was true. No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader. No surprise in the writer, no surprise in the reader. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. Education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your temper or your self-confidence. Forgive, O Lord, my little jokes on thee, and I'll forgive thy great big one on me. If we couldn't laugh we would all go insane. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Forgive me my nonsense as I also forgive the nonsense of those who think they talk sense. A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday but never remembers her age. I hold it to be the inalienable right of anybody to go to hell in his own way. The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected. Poetry is when an emotion has found its thought and the thought has found words. How many things have to happen to you before something occurs to you? There is one thing more exasperating than a wife who can cook and won't, and that's a wife who can't cook and will. A mother takes 20 years to make a man of her boy, and another woman makes a fool of him in 20 minutes. How many things would you attempt, if you knew you could not fail? We dance round in a ring and suppose, but the secret sits in the middle and knows. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. Something we were withholding made us weak, until we found it was ourselves.